Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this lesson, we shall be looking at the characteristics of the noun in Arabic. We all know that a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. And the Arabic noun is similar to the English noun in some ways, but there's also a major difference between them. For example, in the English noun, we know that it's the name of a person. In Arabic noun, it's also the name of a person. For example, Ahmad. 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 This is the name of a person. It is a noun in Arabic. It is also the name of an animal. Say Asad. Asad, which is a lion. It is also the name of a place. Let's say Masjid. Masjid. The masjid. And it can be the name of a thing like a book or a pen. So let's say a pen. Qalam. Qalam. Pen. So all of these are nouns in English, and they are also nouns in Arabic. Now, that's a similarity between the Arabic noun and the English noun. Now, what is the difference between the Arabic noun and the English noun? In English, the noun is divided into two. You have a singular noun and a plural noun, right? And an example of a singular noun is when you say a pencil, or you just say pencils. By adding the S behind a word, you're signifying, behind a noun, you're signifying that it is a plural version of that noun. Now, in English, a singular noun is one of that thing, while plural is two or more of that thing. So if you see a plural word in English, it shows that there are two or more of that thing. Whereas if it is a singular word, it shows that it is one of that thing in English. However, in Arabic, the singular noun is similar to that of English. It signifies that there's one of that thing. But there's another type of noun, which is the dual noun. In Arabic, the plural begins from three, not from two. In Arabic, the plural begins from three. So in Arabic, you have the dual noun, which signifies two of those items. That will be two pencils. You have to specifically say there are two or one. And the plural, when you use the plural word in Arabic, you're signifying that there are three or more of that item that is being described by the noun. Now, that is a major difference between the Arabic noun and the English noun. Now, what are the major characteristics of the Arabic noun? That is, the signs with which you identify a noun in Arabic and differentiate it when you say a word, how you can tell if it's a noun or a verb or a particle. There are some distinguishing factors that you use to identify that in Arabic. Number one, when a letter or a word has the kesra, ends with the kesra, that word, and it is a noun, then that word is when a word ends with kesra sign or the vowel kesra, then that word is a noun. So when you have a word, let's take the word we used for pencil earlier, qalam. When it has a kesra, when a word has a kesra, then it is a noun. Number two. So number one is kesra. Number two, when a word has tanween, that is, when it has either fat'atan, kesrotan, or dumotan, then it is a noun. So when you have tanwin, which is fatihatan, kesrotan, or dumotan, then that word is a noun. Number 3 of identifiers of a noun. When a word has alif and lam in front of it, then that word is a noun. So we call that tarif, alif and lam. An example, when you have something like al-qalam, this alif and lam in front of it signifies that that word that has the alif and lam is a noun. And finally, the 4th sign with which you can identify a noun is if it is preceded by any of the following particles, which are called the particles of kesr. The particles of kesr. The particles of kesr. These particles of kesr, if they precede a noun, then they give that noun kesr. So if a noun, any word that is preceded by these particles of kesr, and these particles give that word a kesr, then that word is a noun. The particles of kesr are 9. They are min and ila and an and ala and fi and rubba. And you have alba. Alba like you have in Bismillah. Alba, the letter ba. And then you have al-kaf, the letter kaf. And you have the letter lam, al-lam. If a word is preceded by all of these 9 letters, the particles, then it will give that word kesra, and that word is a noun. We'll stop here today, inshallah. In our next video, we'll talk about the characteristics of the verb in Arabic.